God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's KingT420SCC with another smoking reaction. This reaction here, it's probably been a long time coming. I have been talking about this type of stuff for a long time now, and I've been telling y'all like they've been pushing agendas on us from the very beginning, basically. But this agenda that we're about to talk about right now is an agenda that I kind of just talked about in the podcast Smokin with the King that I just did on Friday. So go check that out, and I break down where it started and where we are now. But let's jump right off into it. Thank you for everybody who support. Thank you for everybody who likes, share, comment. Please subscribe. I definitely appreciate all the new subscribers. Listen, I'm not going to stop, gang. I promise y'all. We out here.
Barack, what? Why? It's like there's an agenda to eradicate masculine men. What is this war against men? I just can't understand. Why
I can't either.
does a straight man need to confide in a feminine man for
He don't.
anything? Let's normalize
He doesn't.
men being men. The agenda you're pushing, it's not working. People are not falling for that anymore. Not even people in that community. It's not cool. I'm raising a young man, and I want him to be just that.
Smoke gang.
Man. He can go to his father, his uncle, his cousins, or any other masculine man to get the answers that he needs. He doesn't need to confide in a man who can't even relate to the issues he's going through.
I definitely agree with what she said, because a straight man and a gay man don't even think the same. So it's nothing that he could, not saying that there's nothing that he could teach him, but as far as when it comes to life's adversities, they're looking at things from a different perspective, from a different view. And this is why I always tell y'all that they pushing this agenda on us, because they trying to make all the men in our community more feminine. I hate to have to keep saying this to y'all. Like I say, I told y'all this in the podcast on Friday, but they trying to make all the men in our community more feminine. And I don't know why. Like, I have the slightest idea why. Other than we chosen people and we the most dominant men, I don't know. But y'all can't keep helping them do this shit. Y'all can't keep helping them push this dumbass agenda. We're going to move right along to the next video so y'all can get an understanding. I'm not the only male that feels this way. It's a lot of men that feel this way. But this video going to be short.
So Barack Obama...
I didn't want to... I dove off into this the other day. And since these is popping up like crazy, I'm like, let me jump off into this right now, because I just did this. So y'all will really be where I'm at with it. Here we go.
So Barack Obama just said on Michelle's podcast that young guys, young men need rainbow.
Wait. I'm laughing because that nigga said Barack Obama just said on Michelle's podcast. That lady name is Michelle, sir. I'm gonna let him rock out though. Oh, shit.
Men in their lives for guidance.
I don't agree with that. It don't look like he agree with that either. We're gonna let him. Okay, wait. Hold on. You know what? Let's just do it again. Go again.
So Barack Obama just said on Michelle's podcast that young guys, young men need rainbow men in their lives for guidance. Then he goes on to say the reason why is because having one man in your life, one father figure, is not enough for that man to grow in wisdom.
What? Did he say that? Is that what he said? Jesus Christ.
It's not enough for that man to grow in power, strength, be vigilant of his household, like he was created to be.
Right.
So in other words, if that young man don't grow up with multiple men in his life, include...
Hold on, wait. I'm almost inclined to agree with that. A young man needs to grow with multiple men. Let's talk about these men. A father, a pastor, a coach, a mentor, things of that nature. A rainbow figure, for what reason, I don't see, but we're going to continue.
Rainbow Man. He is missing out. Well, I think I turned out pretty good, Mr. Obama. Man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy. One dad. No matter how good the dad is,
he can't be
like, he
everything.
can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boys some perspective on the dad.
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor.
So we see what that was about.
Lord have mercy.
Alright.
Bro, jump back and Kel say, so we see what that's about. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. Bro jumped back on the camera and said, we see what that's about. All right, y'all, this is the last one. This one a little longer, but it actually details a little bit more of what Barack actually said on the podcast. So, let's jump right off into it. Because as I told y'all, I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't. If you gay, that's what you choose to do. I don't have a problem with that. But don't try to force that. Like, you cannot just force that on others. Other people don't have to want to be gay. Other people don't want to have gay feelings. Other people don't have to want to see their perspective, because no, that you're gay and I don't have to want to see your perspective. Like, I don't have to want to be around you. I don't have to be friends with you or none of that. Not to say anything of the sort. I'm just saying y'all cannot force that upon people. So, let's jump off into this next video and let them break it down a little bit more for y'all.
Obama's trying to save the party he destroyed, so he's on a manhunt. But there's one problem. The brothers don't listen to him anymore, so he's trying to transition boys into girls. Barack's got his own rules for men, but these are the rules that made men leave the party in the first place.
Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. The men not listening to him no more. So he's trying to transition the men into women. Oh, shit. Lord have mercy, y'all. Let's go.
Guys don't always have to be the providers, as long as they talk about their feelings.
Clearly, that did not come out the Bible. What? Lean not towards your own understanding. Men are providers of their household, providers of vision, knowledge. Anyway, let's continue.
A lot of male identity and status was tied up with being a provider, having a job, doing a good job, coming home. And when folks started losing jobs because of deindustrialization and offshoring, you had a bunch of men suddenly feeling lost because their identity had been so wrapped up in
One thing.
that one thing, which was being a provider. And so part of what we have to do is, as men take responsibility for figuring out how to talk about and share feelings.
We wouldn't have to talk about our feelings if Obama didn't send our jobs to China.
Jesus
Do you know
Christ.
how we feel about that, by the way? Angry. That's why we voted Trump. But Barack doesn't just want you on the couch. He's telling guys to put down the baseball and pick up a playbill.
to be able to learn how to be more than just the sport that they care about. And while they get great skills in sports and they learn a whole lot of traits,
Teamwork.
I think we owe it to our boys to be very deliberate about saying enough with sports and let's try some other things.
So sometimes it's just a matter of,
Like what?
you know, giving.
Try some other things like what? Please expound on it. Try some other things like what? There are trades that young men go into: truck driving, HVAC, electrical. Let's see. Because you said other than sports, right? Carpentry. Like what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Like, stop trying to confuse people. Men have always had other things to do other than sports. We're just not doing the things that you want us to do, which are not things that men like to do. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
Saying to our boys, you being interested in art, you being interested in, theater, that's cool.
What? Wait a minute. There are young men that go into acting. There are young men that go into theater, improv. There are comedians. There are all type of things. What are y'all talking about here? Stop trying to pass y'all agenda on to us. Every time y'all get a chance to jump on anybody's screen and say, listen, young men, y'all need to listen to gay men. Y'all jump right on the screen and say that. For what reason is that? Especially coming from a man. A married man with children. Who we thought believed in the Bible. Apparently not. My nigga Jay Beezy. What's the deal? All right, bet. Earl, the door locked downstairs. Listen, y'all need to quit jumping on in front of the TV every time y'all get a chance to jump in front of the TV and say, yeah, y'all need to listen to all these gay men. Go listen to these gay men. Stop doing that. If that's what y'all want y'all family members and y'all friends to do, tell that to them. Quit telling that to other men. Other men people been through things in life, a whole lot of things, and trust. That ain't, listen, God bless, and great day to everybody who choose to be that way, that's cool. But everybody that's not that way, again, please stop trying to push that on us. It's not something that we're involved in. This shit is wild work, and it's fucking ridiculous, especially coming from the ex-president of the United States. God bless and great day. Smoke gang, we gone.